Hey everybody, welcome to Mickey Sightings Thursday Night Live. I'm here with Becca.
Hey.
And we also have joining us tonight, we're going to have a discussion about Animal Kingdom with our good buddy Greg from Expedition Greg. So I'm going to bring Greg into the stream tonight. Hello, brother Greg. How's it going?
It's going fantastic. Doing
awesome. We've got Jeffrey in tonight and Lena in tonight. Awesome. We'll see who the other folks want to show up and participate.
I shared it for you.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
So yesterday, Wednesdays, of course, are crazy for me anyway, but yesterday was Animal Kingdom Day for you.
Yes.
And
it was amazing.
So
it was the Flight of Passage was a 5-minute wait when I got there.
That's
No
crazy.
way.
That's crazy.
And
wow.
I did it 3 times in a row.
Great.
Wow.
I did 3 times in a row, which that's never happened.
Hey, Stevie, welcome in.
Gosh.
So you
that's never happened, especially at Flight of Passage.
How many times did you do it in a row?
3.
3 times.
3 times in a row.
Wow.
I've never done that before. Because usually if it's a normal day, that would already be almost 2-hour wait.
Yeah, no kidding. That is wild.
I remember we only
5-minute wait
for it twice, and now it's like literally a walk on.
And one of the fast passes was given to us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say. I think wow, that is awesome. Hey, just another Diz nerd. Frankie's in the house. Good to see you tonight.
My name is Frankie.
And so we're talking to Greg about his trip to Animal Kingdom yesterday, and kind of get his take on everything. You know, we talked about your Magic Kingdom trip, but never did a lot of stuff as far as the overall discussion. So I'll take an opportunity tonight too to talk about Magic Kingdom a little bit.
I was there today, as a matter of fact.
Now, Animal Kingdom, yeah, that's right. You were back again today. Animal Kingdom, one of the cool things is the new scan as you go into the park. Tell us about that.
Simple. You just take your Magic Band, put it up against the Mickey. There you go. It doesn't have the thumb like a fingerprint like it used to.
Now, what about the machine? You walk through. You scans you.
You just walk through. You don't take nothing out of your bag. It automatically detects. Only thing you take out now is aerosol. If we have an aerosol can or an umbrella or anything that's metal, but other than that, you just keep everything in your bag. You just walk right through, and you're done. It's so simple.
Okay, so if you have an umbrella, hey Lorena, good to see you tonight. So if you have a umbrella, so you have to take out an umbrella then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
All right. Okay. So pretty much anything that's metal. So like if you have pins, your lanyard, if it's in your backpack or whatever.
You keep that. It's just mainly like aerosol cans and umbrellas.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. And I'd heard someone say that they I think maybe it was Craig on Dis Unplugged said that they pulled him aside because of his camera lens. I think one of his camera lens. But once they realized it was a camera lens, they didn't touch it. They don't touch anything. He said they didn't touch anything. They said open it up. They saw it was a camera lens and said have a great day. You know. Hey, Monarch, here it with us tonight.
It's way better, I think.
So you think they're gonna the plan they'll get that implemented in all the parks then?
Yes, I do.
That's cool. That's
cool. It's quick, simple, and easy.
Well, I know I've heard some of the other bloggers that have used it said that is just technologically crazy.
Oh, I know. It's like, where have you been all my life?
I know, right? It's like, where have you been?
2008, the year I was born, it's like video cameras were blurry and pixelated.
I know.
And yet now
and now they scan your body.
Exactly.
So that's cool though. So you walk in and there's like 8,000 million people there, right?
It starts out that way, but then everybody spreads out in the park once they get in.
So what were the crowds like?
It was a low crowds. It was not busy at all. Where all the attractions were either 5 or 10 minute wait, including Expedition Everest.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
I I remember I was so scared. I was literally
I
crying.
mean, that's what before this hit, you'd be lucky. You'd be lucky if you get maybe 3 rides in 1 hour.
Walking on the ride, I was almost in tears because I'm like, oh my gosh.
I tell you what though, before this hit, you'd be lucky if you got through maybe 1 or 2 rides in 1 hour. But in the first hour, you can maybe get through maybe 6, 7, 8 rides within 1 hour, easy.
Wow, that's crazy. That is
all of them walk-ons.
That's almost hard to conceive in my mind. It really is. Oh, Mr. Garrett said it's the Becca show. He said, "Oh, and Sean." Yeah, Frankie's got it right. She says technology is an amazing and scary thing. And Lorena said, anything that's metallic needs to be removed from backpacks. I always have to remove my glasses case. Oh, that's a good point. And Frankie said, I contemplate on moving back to Florida every day. You need to come back to Florida, Frankie. Come on down.
Yeah, I do.
And Jeffrey, hello, Jeffrey. Good to see you tonight.
I'll tell you what, Flame Tree Barbecue is a highly recommended place to eat. If you ever look for a good place to eat down there at the Animal Kingdom.
Flame Tree?
Yes.
That's what I've never eaten there. Everybody always talks about it. And
remember Resort TV 1 was there once.
Yeah, and because we have really good barbecue up here where we are, but I think this trip we talked about maybe trying it out.
It's worth trying out, trust me. I loved it.
Frankie says, yes, Walt Disney World is calling you guys, is what Garrett said to Frankie. And Frankie said, great, your streams have been great, she said. Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'll tell you what, this is a good time for anybody. If they want to come down, well, I mean, we can't park hop, but if you want to take advantage of the rides, this would be a good time to take advantage of them because normally you wouldn't think, oh, I wouldn't be able to go on this ride or this ride. Well, when you get in, they'll let you in like at 7:30, like at Animal Kingdom. You can get done with, twice as many rides as you could before all this hit.
And that is just wild.
Yeah.
And Frankie is in New York, so if she comes down here, she would have to be quarantined for 2 weeks. So,
I hate that.
I know. I don't think Frankie necessarily is going to risk it.
Especially with everything is skyrocketing. It's crazy.
Oh, I know. And she says, can you leave the park and go back later like usual? I need to adjust my screen here a little bit.
Yeah, but the same parking, yes. You can.
Okay. We had wondered about that too. We kind of assumed that you probably
if it's the same park, yes, you just can't park hop.
Right, okay. And Jeffrey also said your stream this morning was really, really good. Yeah,
I appreciate that.
I'm a Floridian stuck in New York. I know.
I've gotten better. I think I got better as a live streamer.
Well, I'll tell you something that you do that a lot of the vloggers, just saying, that I like, and those of you who do, like Tanya does this, is when I'm watching a live stream of the park, I want to see the park. I mean, I like you, but I don't want your head in the middle of every shot.
I don't do that.
I know, but when
I live stream, I always live stream on the park and everything I'm seeing. I don't do selfie mode very often.
I know, and that's how we are. We like to say, you've been with us, and we've all done it together. You put the camera out front, and then you walk behind it and talk, and occasionally maybe flip back to if it's kind of a downtime or something. But it's so annoying to be wanting to see an attraction or see something, and all you're seeing is somebody's head is
exactly.
Yeah.
So you literally find yourself.
The only way I would do a selfie is if I'm trying something out for the first time.
Right, exactly.
See what my reaction is.
Right. Or depending on the context. But if you're just like walking through the park or you're saying, hey, look at this, look at that. Well, you can't see it. You can't, your audience can't see it if your head's in the middle of the shot. So, yeah. And it was
like in the ride, I won't talk in the ride so that everybody can enjoy it.
Right. Well, Frankie said, Tom, I'm assuming she's talking about Walt Disney World News Today, Tom. That's what he does. He points the camera out and talks. And he has fantastic live streams, and he's been doing a lot more live streams lately. And Tom has just his knowledge of Disney history and inside stuff. Like he was over at the circus the other day at Magic Kingdom, and he is showing all those little posters and all the stuff that's on those posters and whose name that was and why that was significant. And man, I enjoyed that. That was just you'll have to go back and watch that. It was.
I'll tell you what, they are very knowledgeable, and
they are.
I love looking at their Twitter posts.
Oh, she's talking about Tom does Disney. Yeah, and Tom does Disney. He does the same thing. But I would catch Tom on Walt Disney World News Today when he live streams too, because it's really cool. Everyone should know by now that I have a school crush. Oh, you have a school crush on Tom? He had a one of his vlogs one time was talking about adjusting to being a full time, being down in Orlando full time, being a vlogger. It's tough. It's not an easy road.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah, he really talked about some of the depression that he dealt with and things like that. And I was really glad to see he kind of got with Tanya and kind of got through a lot of that. I think she really helped him.
I'm glad Tanya got through what she went through. Also,
you and me both. Did you see the interview?
After what happened?
Did you see the interview
that thing on Twitter?
Yeah. Did you see the interview? Did you see the interview she did with Pete McDevitt?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. Number one, he did a fantastic job interviewing her, which he always does. I think he's so professional when it comes to stuff like that. It's really cool. And, he just another great part of our community. But she, that shows you how quickly social media can turn very dark and very ugly.
Yeah. Because I noticed in one of her videos, she got a lot of dislikes after that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but she's amazing. She's growing really quick too.
Yeah, she has. Well, and she's another one that she lets you see the park, and she'll turn it on herself and talk when she needs to, but then she turns it back on the park. And that makes a huge difference to in my mind. I don't want to. I don't want to see you pointing at everything when your head is in 75% of the shots. Jeffrey says, "When will you be going again, Greg? When will you be going live again?"
I will be at Epcot tomorrow. After I have an 8:30 breakfast reservation at Chef Mickey's.
Awesome, Chef Mickey's. You're just taking in the tour, aren't you?
That's right. It's rare because. If before all this hit, you would never get a reservation for Chef Mickey's for breakfast. No. That's one of the hardest places to get a reservation.
Now's the time. Is Ohana's
this open? Is the time to take advantage of it. And the 30% discount was amazing too.
Yeah. And you get 30% discount now at the where you get the at Werther's at Epcot.
You get the Werther's popcorn over there at Germany Pavilion.
Isn't that cool? But yeah, Frankie, she is an absolute sweet person. I mean, we've met her several times at the park, and
me and Lorena actually talked to her at Epcot at the Land Pavilion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is. She's a sweetie. And it was funny hearing the story. I'd never heard her tell the story of how she became that crazy Disney lady, but it was her sister gave her that title. She said that her sister would always call her, "Hey, that crazy Disney lady," and she said that she would always bring back gifts for everybody when she made a trip to Disney, and her sister would say, "Well, I guess we're going to get something from Disney from that crazy Disney lady." So when she started her channel, she was like, "What do I call myself?" She said, "I know, that crazy Disney lady." so she credits her for coming up with her channel name.
She did awesome. It was awesome that she knew somebody that was in Shanghai, and she did the Shanghai Disneyland streams.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah. She was doing Magic Kingdom Mondays for a while, and while I was working here at home on Mondays, I would just put her on in the background, and I would listen to her stream the whole time, as I was in here working on stuff. Mondays were a good time. But she's going back to Tuesdays, I think, now. She's not doing the Mondays anymore. She's back to Tuesdays, but yeah, Frankie's right. He is making up for lost Disney time. That is for sure. But we're looking forward to going down, and we definitely, the more and more we see, we feel safer and safer about doing that, because it's crazy. There are more. I mean, more people.
I feel more safe in the park than at a grocery store.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I was at the grocery store this past weekend, and I was just like, oh my goodness. And I mean, which of course now all those places, they have enforced mandatory.
Now you have to wear a mask all the time.
Yep.
Except if you're eating or drinking, you have to be stationary doing that. Otherwise, it has to be masked on all the time. So unless you're at a relaxation zone or you're dining.
Yeah. And watching them spray down the ride vehicles between, when they do the rotation, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So they do a full clean, but they're cleaning even during the course of stuff too. So yeah,
like
there's not another place I've ever been. I've been to in all this that does that.
But like we were seeing on YouTube, one of the channels, I think it was what's his name, Mr. Tom.
Yeah.
And he was actually showing how they will spray down the Splash Mountain.
Oh yeah, he was on Splash Mountain. And they will
literally run a full course of empty logs, like the full ride, and then they'll, I guess.
Yeah, then they start all over again.
Hey John, are you gonna do Splash Mountain?
Maybe.
Probably, maybe.
I would do it just for one time's sake.
I think I probably
it's
will.
going away.
Yeah, I think I probably will, simply because if I don't have to anticipate it and I get right on it and go, I'll be all right.
Yeah. That's how I was with that.
I mean, at least do it once before it leaves.
I usually don't drop 5 stories, so I'm just saying,
You'll be okay. I mean, at least they got the. It's amazing. It's my favorite attraction. I'm gonna miss it when it goes.
Oh, me too. I love just knowing it's there, whether I like it or not, because I love the movie. I don't have to tell you all that again. I absolutely love the movie.
Close my eyes on the drop.
Monarch Moments at 30% off. I love that. Absolutely. Lorena said I went to Walgreens by the house,
hope.
And there was a lady with no masks, and Orlando is mandatory. I know, Lorena, and everybody's talking about their rights.
You know what?
Rights, and the more people
Osceola County,
you're asked to do.
Osceola County is now mandating a mask, and if you do not wear a mask, you get first time as a warning, a second time it's a $25 fine, a second and third offense, and then the fourth offense is a $50 fine.
Wow! But you know what happens? They ask you to wear it. They ask you to wear it. No one was wearing, so now they're making it mandatory, and we saw that happening. People just can't do what they're asked to do, and it just drives you crazy.
Well, they're going to have to pay a fine.
Yeah.
Now here in Osceola County, it's a mandatory. Either you wear a mask, fine.
Frankie said we'll get a family photo. Yeah. Lorena says I close my eyes in the drop. Yeah. I'll probably close my eyes too, but unfortunately it might be because I passed out. No, I'm kidding.
But you can at least do it at least once for old time's sake.
I know. Oh, no one else will be on the log.
You never know. You never know when that could be your only ride.
That's right. And that's true. There's no one else in the log with you, but so yeah.
And there's nobody else in the log with you. You get your log to yourself.
Yeah,
I rode front row today and on the stream, and I got soaked after I got off.
I could tell because I heard you go, whoa.
It was like a splash. I tell you what, I was looking for the merch. I couldn't even find no merch at all. All the merch was gone.
There's zero, none.
Because of those crazy eBayers.
Now, sometimes Mickey Views, Braden sometimes has a pretty good inside source on things. He said there's another wave of it coming. He said if you missed it, don't stress. He said another wave is coming. So
I hope so.
I hope he's right.
I hope he's right too. Because I want to be there when that comes. I would like to get some of that merch.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Especially now.
Did you see the picture I sent you from WDW News today with all those bags?
Yes. It's disgusting, man.
I can't believe it. That's worse than the first photo from Tom Loves Disney.
It was. That was worse. Yeah, it was worse. And actually, that's the photo that Braden used on his vlog yesterday. Or
really?
Day before, I guess it was. Yeah.
I hope that the whole entire Splash Mountain thing was just almost like some kind of setup, and that those e-bears get stuck with every single piece of merchandise.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I know. The fine should be $200. Rena says, I completely agree with her. Oh my goodness, Garrett says, when I have gas, I used to get a log of us. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Garrett.
Family vacay?
Hey, Griswold family, good to see you tonight. I push people to stop buying the wishable pins. Oh, I know, because they're scooping those up too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, there's wishable pins?
Yes.
Yes,
oh, you
there
didn't know
is.
that? Oh.
Oh, I'm in heaven.
What about some of the new shirts?
They got those mystery pins now at Magic Kingdom. It was in the it was an article.
They're doing
in
the
the
art.
WDW News today.
You know, the art and paint, and the pins are coming in cans. They're coming in little cans.
In cans now.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That's adorable.
It is cool.
Yeah.
Of course, whenever we're gone for the longest time, they come
That's
out
another
with
thing I like about WDW News today. They would tell you if new merch comes out.
Yeah. All the new shirts. Wow, there have been
They're
some
amazing.
fantastic.
I love retro.
Yeah.
Let me show you. Hold on a second.
rated movies like Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh yeah, they have a
Love
Hunchback
those.
shirt, a Tarzan shirt that came out
Yeah.
I gotta show
today.
you something, Sean. Check this out. I don't know if you can see this.
The Jungle Cruise.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my gosh.
I
that
like
is
that.
so-
Backside water. Got that today at Magic Kingdom.
I saw that on there. I saw that you sent me the picture, and I think that's the one I'm going to get.
That's the one that I'm definitely.
That is an awesome
Yeah.
shirt.
Yep, it is. I'm trying to decide between that one and the one that has the that's the Paradise fabric that has Mickey like in a watermark. I'm trying to decide. With 30% off, now is the time to get stuff. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're also selling them for two for $22 too.
Really?
For the shirts. Yeah.
Two. Yep.
Oh
Two
my
Okay,
for
gosh.
$22. Yeah.
2 for 22, or if you get two, they're $22 a piece.
Two of them are $22.
Right, right.
Plus the 30% off also. Look at this one.
So now, wait. Rewind this. So they're only $11 a piece then?
Yeah.
What?
If you get two of them, it's $22, and then also take 30% off.
Wow. Oh wow, that's crazy. Hey Don, good to have you
Because
guys.
I got this, and I got Lorraine something, and it would cost me like $74. So basically, it took off the entire price of the shirt
Wow.
with the discount. Yeah. But that's amazing.
Yeah, I do too,
Yeah.
Frankie. I love that shirt.
Then I got this one too. She got me this one on Sunday.
That one
Oh
is
my gosh.
awesome.
I love the gate.
I know.
I don't know if you can see it.
that.
It's amazing.
It's a retro Walt Disney World shirt.
Yes. Yeah. That whole series, when they released it this week, I was like, I want every one of them. Well, you know what really surprised me? The button-up shirts, Greg, are $69. Now, I know that's sounds like a lot for a button-up shirt, but for a Disney button-up shirt, that's like $30 less than it usually is.
The what?
The button-up shirts are like $69, which is
That's
a lot
crazy.
less than they usually are.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I don't know. Makes you wonder because they're normally
Hey,
like
T.
80
Marie,
and 90
for
bucks
Chelsea.
for those. Hey, T. Marie, good to
Usually.
have you with us tonight, Tina. Good to have you.
Hey, Michelle.
Welcome, foolish mortals. That's right. And Frankie, it is retro. It is a retro line that they're doing.
I love retro.
I wonder if I could get that.
I love these retro shirts. These right here.
Yes. I've got my screen shared out. If I could pull up a picture of that, I wonder if I could do that without messing up the stream here, since I hadn't planned on doing it. Let me see if I can. Pull that up. You can keep them company here while I do that.
Well, this time at least I'm not in the High Mansion chair.
No, you're not in the Haunted Mansion chair this time. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see, because there's They did that here last year. They did some of the like the Tiki Room. I got the Tiki Room shirt. That was one of those retro shirts. But this year,
Yeah, I have that same Tiki Bird shirt also. Is it the green one?
it's yeah. Hopefully, let me see here.
Oh no, going through Shop Disney.
I know.
Like
I was going to see if I could find that because you guys were talking about being retro.
God,
Yep, that
take a
one
look.
there. That's the one. Yep. That's the one.
Buy a plush.
Every time you go to Shop Disney,
they even got hats that says "I conquered the people mover."
Oh, Greg, I'm getting worried about our people mover.
Yeah, I am too. It's still not operational.
Did you see that? Have any of you guys gotten a survey about? We haven't gotten one yet, but I've seen 2 or 3 people post Instagrams
Surveys about the country bears.
Yes, and Carousel of Progress.
I haven't looked. I think I've got one of them. I think I got the Carousel Progress. I hope that doesn't go away.
If it goes away, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you.
I think that should remain untouched.
I'll just go ahead and tell you. That'll be a sad day for me and Becca too. And Miss Susie. That's our
going down.
That's been this opening day. That and the Country Bears and Tiki Room are the 3 original attractions. They've been there since day one.
Yeah. Well, and that one.
It's already been sad. It's already been a sad day since.
And you think about it, that one really is the only attraction at Walt Disney World that Walt actually touched, because it came from Disneyland. So when you think about it, he actually, that's something that is quintessential Walt Disney. So, I know.
Yeah.
Dawn says she wished she'd gotten the Tiki Room Spirit jersey. Oh, that was a cool Spirit jersey. Yeah. Don't be surprised. It may come back around again, Dawn. Of course, you try to get it on eBay, they'll charge you $200 for it. It's ridiculous.
No, they'll charge you.
Trust me, Frankie, I cried when they said that Splash Mountain's going away.
It's, we get attached to these things, y'all. We really do.
Mm-hmm.
People
Charlie.
People don't understand it, but hey, you're live. Hey, we're live. We are live. We are definitely live, Charlie. Good to see you and Stacy. Good to have you. Oh yeah, we'll have to do Haunted Mansion together for sure. I was trying to find those retro shirts, but now I can't. Now I can't find it.
If they take away,
I'll tell you what. I'll set a reservation for when you guys are in the Magic Kingdom. I'll definitely set a reservation. We can meet at the Magic Kingdom.
Okay, I'll let you know. I'll let you know what our schedule is going to be like. Oh, I cannot find it. I wanted to find those. I wanted to show them to Frankie and the gang here, those shirts, because they are really, really cool. But I go to Shop Disney and you have to wade through everything to get to them. So I don't know. We'll see. But let's see. Yeah, right. Got to get Disneyland open for sure. For sure.
They're talking about Disneyland not opening until 2021.
I know. And we've talked about that it wouldn't surprise us because of just how, just because of the size that it is, it would not.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's what Walt Disney World had more of an advantage because they're more bigger, twice as big as Disneyland is.
Yeah, that's right. That is so true.
And that's why it was so much easier for Walt Disney World to open.
Yeah. It's hard to fathom that Disneyland was built in less than a week, a year, less than a year. That is just hard to.
A year?
Yeah, it took less
hard
than
to
a year
imagine.
Disneyland.
Less than 1 year.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I wish I could.
Scroll up. Is that literally? Wait,
she's shopping, y'all.
Go down a bit. Is that literally why I think it is?
Yes, it is. It
is.
Oh
my gosh, it's literally a Stitch.
Oh my god!
It has my name written all over it.
It does. Well, I was gonna try to. Okay, don't pull them arm because I've pulled the mouse.
Hey, T. Marie. Hey, Judging Bones. Griswold, Family K, what's going on?
Yep, there it is. So here, I wonder if I can get it to. I wonder if I could get it to
Look
pull
at
up
the
there.
T-shirt that's Walt Disney World
Let's
with
see.
the American flag.
Can you guys see that?
Ooh.
I don't know if you can see it or not. Can you guys see that?
Oh yeah,
This
there it
is
is.
that's the one you have right there, Greg. Is the Where Dreams Come True?
That one right
which
there.
is
Yeah,
such
that's the one.
That is such a cool
That's
shirt.
the one.
When I saw
I
that
love
one,
it.
I was like, I gotta get it. So I'm sure I'm gonna get that one. And then and they got the Disneyland version of it too.
I was thinking about getting the Disneyland version one. To have one for each.
Have one for each, yeah. There was another one. Like I said, you gotta scroll through all these to get to them.
Because eventually, I would love to upgrade to a Premier Pass, so that way I will be able to go to Disneyland. Because I love streaming from Disneyland as well. Even though Disneyland is more challenging to stream than Walt Disney World.
Mm-hmm. I wonder why.
Because their signal is not as quite as good as the one in Walt Disney World. Because even Josh, when he was over there, had challenging times as well streaming from the park. There are certain rides that you can stream because of the signal.
This is the other one.
Oh, I like that one.
Isn't that cool? That's part of that same series. Yeah.
Oh yeah, really? That is cool. I like that.
Okay, all right, get the groceries in and then jump back in. They broke ground in Disneyland on July 16, 1954, and it opened July 17, 1955. Isn't that crazy? I mean, that's just crazy. Wild. Yeah, and that was open to the public.
But they had so many on opening day though. They had so many issues.
Oh, I know.
Like the asphalt wasn't ready. The doors were broken. It was known as Black Sunday.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that wild?
Remember, even the water fountains didn't turn on.
Yeah. Oh, and Walt had to make a decision.
Yeah.
What to fix.
To have the bathrooms or the water features. That is wild.
I mean, they hit it so well that you wouldn't be able to tell on the ABC broadcast.
Oh, I know. Well, and they spray painted the grass and crazy stuff like that. I'm still reading through Walt's biography. I don't know if you saw this the other night, Greg. This is the unabridged version of Walt's biography. This is I
have to check that out.
But it goes through every minute detail. I'm in like chapter 4, and we're just now at the iWorks Disney company. So it's very in-depth. So it's a very good read if you guys want it. I'm actually listening to it. I have it, but I'm also listening to it. I ordered it through...
Somebody fell asleep.
Yeah, even today I was listening to it and went out. It was raining and I was listening to the book, and I know I was waking up about an hour later.
I'll tell you what. If you ever go to Disneyland, I would highly recommend doing the Walk in Walt's Footsteps tour. It's an amazing tour, and you get to see his apartment above the fire station,
which is so cool. That is just so
cool. I actually got to go up there, and it's amazing. It's like step back in time, look into the wall size and what was experienced from the apartment, and looking down at the parks.
Well, it's neat to think of how, Lillian, entertained her guests back on the patio there. And I didn't even realize that area was there. You'd think about it just being a room, but it really was a residence that they could do entertaining in. And of course, that's where she had a lot of her collectibles.
There was a video in Walt Disney's Cast Life, or I don't know if it was Cast Life. There was something Walt Disney. Roy's grandson was actually staying in that very apartment when his dad and his grandpa was alive.
Isn't that something?
And he recalls, and he's like, I I don't like staying there because it was a very, very small apartment.
Yeah. I'd rather stay there though than in Cinderella Castle. That may sound kind of odd, but I would.
Too. And you can, and I'll tell you what, when you walk into Disneyland, you can really feel Walt's presence there. You really can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can imagine. And see, that's why I like Carousel of Progress, because even though it's a Walt Disney World, right, you know that was something he had his hand on.
And I love the tribute in the beginning.
Because Disneyland was the only park, because that was the only park he ever saw come to fruition.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, what did they say about Walt in the beginning of that?
That he is as Americana as anyone could ever be.
Could ever be. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The let's see, we've got don't fret, all the way back to
And the thing about Disneyland also is most of those attractions have been there since opening day. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's going to be, if they did something with Country Bear, it would be sad. But if they did something with Carousel, that would just be
that'd
be
the thing that they would take the people mover out.
Mm-hmm.
That literally be
like it did at Disneyland, because Disneyland used to have a people mover as well, and they took it out.
Yeah, they don't use it. What now?
But that literally, if they closed down Carousel Progress, I would literally tell him to go book me a plane ticket. I'll go to the Miami airport, and I will ship myself out overseas, whatever, over to California, and I am stomping up to Chapek and saying reopen.
It wouldn't be so much Chapek now. It would be Josh.
Oh yeah.
Josh Tomorrow's awesome.
He is.
I think he'll do a way better job than Chapek ever did.
Oh yeah.
Even though Chapek.
Yeah, Chapek is, he just, I don't know. It's
like he wasn't really fit.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to miss Rivers of Light though at Animal Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
It just still blows my mind how many people don't like Rivers of Light. And
I love it.
Especially
the updated version. It was only a year updated version with Lion King.
What's that?
It was only a year. They updated Rivers of Light with the Lion King.
Yeah, it was May.
I think it was because a lot of people.
Didn't you guys go almost an opening weekend?
Yeah, we went opening week of the first time when they first ever started it, and we were at the first show. We went to the first show of the revamp.
Yeah.
I mean, it was it just, like I said, it just kind of blows my mind how many people don't like it. I have a question. Is chat working or is just nobody chatting? Because YouTube has been having real chat issues, and I know there hasn't been any chat for like 7 minutes. So I don't know if they're just captivated.
It seems like on this side too.
We're saying,
all the chat's not popping up now.
I know. Y'all still there? We got a great here, but y'all still there?
But I think a lot of
that is so weird.
Was because at the beginning it was almost like, and all the way throughout, I don't think that a lot of people it fit perfectly in Asia, but I think that a lot of people didn't like that it was Asian themed, but you had Lion King in it, so it's almost like a mixture of Asia and Africa. And I do have to say it was kind of confusing at first.
Okay, well, I can see that.
Then I caught on to it, and then it was fine.
Okay, I can see that.
But it's like you go from we are one, we embody in the creatures, we all share the circle of life, then we go into Lion King, and then we go back to nature. And it's kind of okay.
Yeah.
So I think that they would do a lot better if they just switched Lion King and the nature part. So they did We Are One, and then you go into nature, and then you see another type of nature as in the Lion King, like in the savannah and all that.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's probably why.
I know.
Was the storyline was too confusing.
Could have been. Frank, the last comment I have is from Frankie. Love that shirt. So I think that has gone completely by the wayside. That is so weird.
Oh man.
Are you seeing chat on your end, Greg?
Yeah, I'm seeing some of it. It's now just popping up now.
Yeah, now I see Dawn. It says it's crazy so fast, Sean. Whoa, yeah, it is. Now it's all comes rolling in. They had to go back and fix a lot of things, but they did. Yeah, they sure did. Yeah, they definitely did at the opening of Disneyland. So yeah, the chat's kind of way back because it's going to start rolling in now. Storybook Land was missing a lot of plants. Yeah, yeah, indeed.
It looks like our front yard. There's a patch of grass.
But
sand. Sand.
Let's see.
Because Florida was submerged.
Frankie wanted to know how much is the tour of Walt's apartment.
$50, I think.
And is that the in Walt Steps tour? What is the name of that tour?
It's the Walk in Walt Steps tour.
Okay, Walk in.
It's like a 2-hour tour, and you get to walk around Disneyland, and she'll show you different parts. You get to go inside the Matterhorn at one point, and then also you get to go in and see Walt's apartment. And then at the end of the tour, then they give you lunch.
No way. That's so.
And they'll give you hold on a second. Let me show you something. They give you this pen right here.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because you can only get that if you.
And then inside is this.
Hey, Geo Jerry.
That's cool.
That's the Disneyland dedication plaque, read by Walt Disney back in 1955.
Oh my goodness.
I know Adventures by Disney does one. Maybe that's the one that's the In the Footsteps of Walt or something that takes you through Anaheim. Doesn't it go to the Disney Museum in San Francisco, and you end up eating at the restaurant where it's like takes you up. It's Adventures by Disney. It's like a 4 or 5 day journey. You go through Walt Disney Studios. You go through the Family Museum. It's like just all kinds of stuff that they do.
I think so. But this is then the park tour.
Yeah.
He called his number and he's yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Dawn said, "You're so right. Walt is still in Disneyland. His presence is strongly felt." I'm sure it is.
It
I
really
can't wait
is.
to get out here. Yeah.
It's really you can really feel his presence out there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you walk to the Sweet Beauty Castle, because there's a photograph of him walking through the castle.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Frankie, you're right. It's that Roy Disney put all of his heart, time, and energy into finishing Walt Disney World for Walt, which is why he passed away 3 months after it opened. I know he came out of retirement to do that because he knew that was Walt's dream. And reading his biography, you even early on in their childhood, there was a connection, but that connection really, really solidified as they became older.
Yeah. And when Walt was in the hospital, he would point to the ceiling. He would pretend that the map of entire Explorer property. He was like, "This is where this is going to go. This is where it's going to go." He connected the dots in the ceiling above his hospital bed.
Isn't that wild?
That is amazing.
Well, and Walt had the ability to see things. Nobody else could see it, but for Walt, it was if they had already happened in his mind.
He knew what people would like to see, and he really listened.
Yeah, no, totally agree with Frankie. Josh is the next CEO. Yeah. Well, he's definitely on that track. For sure.
He is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I was blessed to get to meet him at D23,
and
he was Disneyland president.
You're here. Well, the chat, if you guys wonder why I put that there, the chat has been, which you guys have probably been watching it, I guess, but the chat has been way behind. It's almost 7 minutes behind.
Yeah, it's 100. Yeah, Hitchhiker's Bones is right. It's 125. I was wrong about that. It was actually $125, which is still not bad. Considering all you can see.
Well, if we go out there, I mean, you don't go to California.
It's well worth it.
I was going to say that would be just. What are you doing, dear? She's moving the mouse around. My eyes are going blah blah blah. We're through the chat. We're good.
I know.
Just bring it all the way down. We're good.
That's what I'm doing. It's like
it's well worth the tour.
Yeah. Charlie or Stace said they're here multitasking. All right. I feel like I'm multitasking too.
There's so much history at Disneyland. There's so much history.
Sean Garrett says Sean made up the Grand Floridian story about me. No. I have a witness.
As they always say,
that is witness to that.
World they went for Disneyland. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I remember me and Hannah. We both said at the exact same time, "What in the world was that?"
You know, Garrett. Jesus don't like ugly. He said Sean was the one who knocked over the gingerbread house. No. Okay. All right. I got to tell the story again. See, I was going to let it go, Garrett, but if you're going to make me tell the story again for these folks that don't know the story, last Christmas, we met up with This Our Dream and Monarch Moments at the Grand Floridian. Okay. And we're all taking pictures and having gingerbread, and we're around the gingerbread house and everything. And it wasn't very busy. We're in the main lobby area. It's pretty late at night. And so it's real quiet. It was just before they were getting ready to close the gingerbread house. And all of a sudden, this clang, it sounds like glass shatter, but it was bam, blam, blam, blam. And I mean, it's like everywhere. Cast members are trying to figure out what's going on. We're trying to figure out what's going on. And I remember Michelle looked over at us and Angie and said, and we looked around, all of our kids were there. They said, well, at least we know it wasn't any of our kids. Next thing we know, Jeff and Garrett come around, and Jeff goes, Garrett did it. Garrett had knocked one of the brass knobs off of the little chain thing. It hit that marble floor there in the Grand Floridian lobby, and it sounded like the world was crashing in.
Daddy did.
Many fans in the house and says, Garrett, I think you need to fact check on the Grand Floridian incident. We were the witnesses. Oh my goodness.
To quote Walt on here, it says, I think what I want Disneyland the most of all is a happy place where adults and children can experience together some of the wonders of life.
Yep. And that's what he created. And that's one of the things too. It's like, let's go back to like Rivers of Light. And I know even like the Navi River Journey.
Oh.
A lot of people throw shade at their Navi River Journey. There are so many things I believe in the parks that, and maybe as you get older, maybe this happens, I don't know. But there's sometimes you just need to respect the Imagineering and the artistry. It's not always going to be a super thrilling ride. It's throwing you down a cascading waterfall. It's not always going to be a loop-de-loop that gets your adrenaline going. Appreciate the artistry. And I guess that's what I try to do. I mean, yeah, some stuff, it maybe not like this adrenaline rush, but you respect the artistry and the Imagineering behind it.
Exactly.
Like
Flight of Passage, it kind of gives you the jitterbugs when you're feeling like you're swooping down.
I'll tell you what, the closest ride to Flight of Passage is Soarin'.
Soarin', yeah.
They're basically almost similar.
Yeah. It says, Monarch said, if you think you're right, Don, if you've an AP pass, it's 15% off. Wow. So for $65, Garrett will give you guys an awesome tour. Okay. And Frankie's right. He loved his brother. Roy always wanted what was best for Paul.
It does include lunch for that $125 as well.
Plane ticket.
It's very worth it.
Plane ticket too. Well, and that was the whole. The board wanted it to be Disney World, but it was Roy who said no. It's to be Walt Disney World. You know, I want it. This was Walt's dream. I want it to be named after him. You know, there are a lot of people, including, you know, your brothers or sisters, that would not do that. I mean, that just showed a level.
The reason he bought all that land was because he realized what mistake he made in California, not buying all that land.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there is no room for expansion in California.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have a church.
And if it did, it would have to be in another area in California.
Right. We have a church member that he's passed away now. He passed away a few years back, but he actually sold some of his land to Walt Disney. And of course, it was one of the shell companies, you know, that Walt Disney was using. And but he said, you know, he sold it. And he said he got a fair price for it, you know, He says, but a representative from the Walt Disney Company came to his house one day and said, we just want to make sure that you got did you get a fair deal? Because that was Walt's big thing. He wanted to make sure that everybody got a fair deal. And he says, sure. He says, you know, I got paid what I felt, what I was asking for the property. And they said, well, to make it better, that they gave them passes to, I mean, it was crazy. They got to be grand marshals in the parade at Walt Disney World. They got to be there on opening day for several events. They got to tour Cinderella's castle. I mean, it was crazy over the course of the next several years, things that they got to do because Walt Disney, because they were, property owners that sold land to Walt Disney World. They wanted them to be acknowledged for that. And that was wild. I mean, I just couldn't believe that. What a great story that was, you know.
Quack. Fake news.
And the reason that Walt used those dummy corporate companies was because if anybody would have found out, then the land prices would have gone up.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And that happens with anything like that. If they know, if somebody knows who's buying it, they'll try to get as much money for it as they can. Like Susie said, look at Splash Mountain merchandise. You know, you can buy a plush all day long for $30. Now you can't buy one for under $100 and $150, and that's on the cheap end. Okay, the Navi River has that amazing water. Yeah, it does, and of course, the most technologically advanced animatronic too. Audio animatronic. Cool. I could too, Frankie. I could spend all day on that ride. To me, that is one of the most relaxing rides on Disney property. You like it too? Mm-hmm.
I love this.
I can spend the entire day on TTA. The entire day also.
It's cool. And I love the little lizards.
The little lizards.
I can spend the entire day on the people mover.
Yeah, me too. Dawn says, when I walk into the parks, I always want to tip my hat or my ears to the partner statue and think, thank you, Mr. Disney. Yeah, you're exactly right. I don't think there's hardly a trip that we make to the Magic Kingdom, Dawn, that we don't take a picture of the partner statue. We have one that I took. Let me show you that one. I took this picture several years ago.
And he actually hung it up in my room whenever I was about 6. Oh, so beautiful.
I took that picture about, I don't know.
Wow.
Several years ago. As a matter of fact,
wait till you see it now, John, with all that rose gold.
But I took it to Sam's and had it made into a poster.
Wow, I like that.
That just hangs right here in the room, and it, like I said, for years it hung in her bedroom.
That's amazing.
I just wish that they would come out with some kind of teleportation device where you could just.
Hey, Sean, you should take another one. Was it having rose gold? It's beautiful with the rose gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm
looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it for sure.
I would definitely take another picture of it now. It's got that awesome blue with the rose gold. It's beautiful.
Yeah. And the blue changes. That's what's so cool.
It does. I can't wait to see it when it's light up at night.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
During the day it goes from like an iridescent purple to an iridescent blue to a dark blue to a, it's amazing that the paint that they have on there. Yeah, and I know it's going to fade over time, but I definitely can't wait to see it while it's still fresh.
And then next year, I heard the Happily Ever After is going to get a twist for the 50th.
Oh, really?
Also. Yeah.
I do have to say,
I would not be surprised.
It's going to be amazing.
A lot better than the birthday cake. How they left it out for
the birthday cake castle.
I love the birthday cake castle, but it almost made my teeth go numb just looking at it.
I know. We were all talking about how much we love the People Mover. It's one of those funny things. Talk about where there's nothing really that exciting is the People Mover, but don't mess with the People Mover either.
Exactly. I like it's the thing that this guy gets.
But Disneyland still got a lot of amazing rides. Like they got Pinocchio. They have that Snow White Scary Adventures. Alice in Wonderland. They got a lot of amazing dark rides in Fantasyland.
Yeah. Garrett said that's his speed, the People Mover.
Heck, I remember when the Magic Kingdom used to have Snow White Scary Adventures. That's where the Princess's Hall is now.
Yeah, that's right.
And we're I remember when Mr. Toad's Raw Ride used to be at Magic Kingdom as well.
Mm-hmm. I remember 6 years old going through the Snow White ride.
It was there when I first came to the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, Frankie's right. Now you can get one with no one in the back. Oh, I know. I already thought about it, Frankie. We're getting a great partners picture now. No one in the back. Yeah. That's funny. I just thought about that yesterday. I was like, yeah, buddy. Gonna get a good picture now.
Finally.
But
we'll be singing like Frank Sinatra for once in my life.
That's right.
I do love the Seven Dwarfs Mine Ride though.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you about that one. Becca can tell you about it. But so go back to Animal Kingdom. Let's go back to Animal Kingdom. Did you go? You would? Because I haven't watched the whole stream. So did you go on the safari?
Yes, I did.
And how was it? Was it
amazing? It was amazing. The lions were actually active.
Yeah. That's awesome.
They didn't roar. I was hoping they would roar, but they didn't roar.
We did the first time we ever went on a night tour. They roared, and that was crazy.
I love it. I love when they roar. It's awesome.
Wow. Frankie
it's amazing how they roar.
Maybe a monorail to my house, right, Dawn? Yeah, no kidding. Monorail. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. And Frankie said that she's going to be there for the 50th. Yeah, we're planning to be there as well.
I'll be there.
Yep.
That's one thing I will never miss.
We actually are going through. We are using Pete's group through Dis Unplugged, through Dreams Unlimited Travel to do ours for the 50th. That way we could get everything put together all in one deal without trying to run everything down.
And they are amazing so far.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Dawn. It is beautiful. Oh yeah, they've done a great job. Sean Falk is the tour agent that we're using to put ours together. Frankie says, I'm booking my trip next year once that tax return money rolls in. There you go, Frankie. Have a goal, girl. Have a goal.
Our camera might be a little bit shaky right now because our cat is rubbing up against the camera.
Our cat and our dog are deciding to lay right at the base of the camera. So if it starts looking like there's an earthquake, that's why.
I love Snow White. I love Snow White's Scary Adventures. I mean, you can't ride at Disney World, but you still ride at Disneyland, though.
Yeah, you still ride.
I actually have a video of it, too, on my channel.
I'm with you, Mom. I have never ridden Snow White.
Because when I went there last year, I actually did a lot of ride videos from Disneyland.
You know, it's kind of funny. I had forgotten that I had ridden Snow White until I saw somebody did a retro vlog here a while back, and it like brought back flash memories. I was like, oh, that's right. I went on that. I mean, I
love
like
it.
5-6 years old, so you got to give me a little bit of credit.
I miss those dark rides at Disney World.
Mini fan says, "I wonder if the capacity will be back at 90,000." That's a great question.
Good question. I don't know.
If I had to
see.
say, I doubt it. I don't look
doubt
at
it.
crowds like that for a while. I don't look for that's only next October. A year from October. I don't look for it. I really don't. I mean, vaccine or not.
I can't wait till they bring back park hopping.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot like 9/11 was.
I don't miss the crowds. I just miss the park hopping ability.
Yeah. Yeah, if they bring back the park hopping and the crowds, that would be like the dream Disney time for sure. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it is amazing to me. I mean, I'm as from a business mindset.
Hey, Destinations Chronicles.
Hey, Destination Chronicles. It just I keep going. Can you keep the park open? I mean, that is so few people, and just the electric bill alone. I mean, I know it costs. What was it?
It costs so much to operate it. That's why they only operate 9 hours a day.
I mean,
but also they're not having to get the $10,000 worth of just happily ever after, and after all,
that saves money. The fireworks, yeah,
and everything.
Yeah,
Rivers of Light, all of that.
Yeah,
really saves a ton of.
I was sad that they got rid of it. But I mean, we already knew that Stitch's Great Escape was gone.
Yeah,
and the Prime Minister World was always down.
I didn't
care for that ride either.
I didn't like Alien Counters.
But Rivers of Light is what shocked me.
Yeah.
I wish that.
Hey, Magic for 4, good to see you tonight.
I wish that they would do like an alien encounter, but it was like friendly aliens, like.
I hope they do something with that building soon. They should do something with that building.
Stitch,
right?
Like they would have different. It was like a character meet and greet. I mean, that's actually originally what I thought it was.
Right.
Was Stitch's cousins. What if you did a few of those in Stitch, and you have a kid party set? Have your own Disney Junior show there.
That's right.
Be a Hollywood Studios one.
Hey, Amanda, Walt Disney World's calling you guys to come out next week. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be cool. We'll be there. So anyway, I just don't see the crowds,
I don't see that being like how they were before.
And I wonder
if
as far as like the fireworks and the castle projection shows, even when those start back, will it be like there'll be like rope rows where you stand against a rope, so to speak? You know what I'm saying? I wonder if it'd be something like that almost. Because I don't even think that when they bring those back, it'll just be a free for all to just everybody cram in there. I really don't. Even
no.
I think everything's going to have to be phased back in.
I agree.
That is why
I can't wait for them to bring it back, though. I miss it.
Well, the fireworks is what makes Disney so. Disney it's Disney in so many ways, and so having that element, it's like we were talking about to leave the park at 7:00. Is I can't even we never leave the park at 7:00. Sometimes we're not getting there until 7:00.
It's more magical at night at the park.
Oh yeah,
that makes the park so special.
Yeah. How was the heat at Animal Kingdom?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, it had all bunch of shade spots and everything, so. It's not like Epcot or Magic Kingdom.
Good night, Jeffrey. Have a great night, buddy.
Night.
Have a good night, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Animal Kingdom. You guys know we love Animal Kingdom, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios.
I can't wait to get him on Flight of Passage.
Well, we'll see.
Why? We tried.
It's not as bad. It's not bad on the Flight of Passage, Sean. It's just like like soaring.
I probably will. I can do soaring. Hey, look, if it starts messing with
you can do soaring.
If
you can do soaring, I know you can do Flight of Passage.
Yeah.
Because they ain't no different.
Yeah, if it starts messing with my eyes, I can always close my eyes.
Close your eyes and think of it as the most extreme roller coaster on the planet.
Oh, wow.
It's not really a roller coaster.
So Magic for Force said we don't leave until next Friday. We won't be in Florida until August 1st. So we will just miss you guys because we'll be leaving at the end of next week.
What park?
I think they're talking about Disney in general. I don't know which park.
Okay.
So, yeah.
As I always say in the streams, if anybody sees me in the park, just I'm willing to talk to anybody. So
yeah, absolutely. We love meeting everybody at the park. That's been so much fun over the last year, getting to meet a lot of the people that we watch together. I mean, it really is just a big family. I mean, it's a lot of fun. All righty. Well, Greg, I think we're going to head out. It's been a little over an hour, and that's kind of what we wanted to do tonight. We've got to get baths and a little bit of movie time in. So, but thank you for joining us tonight. We've had a lot of fun, and thank you for our conversation, and thank you for everybody being in chat tonight. And probably going to trying to come up with some different trivia ideas for maybe this weekend. And Susie and Beck are going to be out and about on Saturday, so I may go do a live stream on Saturday just to do something. I don't know. There's no telling what kind of you guys are going to be at a birthday party that I'm not going to.
That's right. Oh, you don't want to go swim.
Oh, Magic Before says our August trip is usually no park trip. Resort hopping is awesome. I love doing some resort hopping.
Thursday night is math night. That's right.
You can go take your bath and I'll take over.
So, all right. Well, Greg, we love you and we appreciate you, and we will hope to see you when we are there.
Most definitely.
All right. You have a great night, my friend. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome anytime.
Bye.
Well, everybody, thank Greg for being with us tonight as we had a great discussion about Animal Kingdom and pretty much a little bit of everything we kind of got into tonight. I want to thank everybody for the chat and thank you for your support of the channel tonight. And I hope you enjoyed your time with us. And thank you for hanging out with Mickey Sightings tonight.
And don't forget to like if you haven't.
That's right.
And make sure to hit the subscribe button and share it out with your friends and family.
That's right.
That'd be a huge help for us.
A huge help. So you guys have an awesome night, and we'll see you tomorrow and over the weekend.
Yeah.
And never lose sight of this one thing.
It was all started by a mouse.
We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.